She's been here.
You be like, goddamn, like, what?
John Legend got a song.
Let me put my niggas ain't shit sign on.
Right.
I'm wearing my niggas ain't shit sign. Go ahead, Robin.
You always have a niggas ain't shit sign. That's you.
John Legend got a song, bro, and the first line says, just because I cheat on you does not mean I don't love you.
100%.
And I motherfucking agree, bro. Not saying I'm a cheating nigga.
Of course
No,
you
but
do.
like-
But this is my thing. This is my thing. And I'm gonna let you go. This is my thing. I'm gonna let you, cause you know you might have something to say. But I'll say that I feel like commitment is simply a choice and it's a logical decision that you've made. Love is completely separate. It's a feeling and it's just something completely different that has nothing to do with what that commitment says. I mean, it might help, but
It should help.
I think cheating is 100% wrong. Your dumbass should have never made that commitment in the first place.
I agree with you.
That's
sir.
what I think.
What do you think, Robin?
Go ahead, Robin.
I don't like being put on the
I
spot
don't
like
care.
that.
In the center of the screen.
Right.
There's no avoiding the spot, Robin. You know?
Love does not imply commitment.
Right.
But they sure do want it.
But,
Bad.
nigga, you want to be committed to, not you?
Shit.
Thank you. Shut up. But,
Maybe. I still don't know.
Right.
but I feel like if you say you love somebody, you
Okay.
should want to be committed. You should work harder and have some type of dedication to being committed. And if you feel like commitment is too damn hard and you cannot offer that, then you should find somebody who commitment is not a serious priority for.
Okay.
But can I paint a picture real quick?
Go ahead, paint a picture.
I feel like love isn't love supposed to be one of those purest things where you love somebody in spite of? Wouldn't love be more genuine if you allowed someone to do whatever they wanted to do, but
Like
they
see
still
somebody else?
came back to you?
That's
Or to stay
fine.
with you?
Find somebody that is okay for.
They exist.
Don't get
Okay.
in a relationship
They
with
exist.
somebody
That is
who
true.
says, I only
Okay,
want
so-
you to be committed to me,
So
and then
true.
you do the opposite because I just can't help
You're
it.
right.
I
You're
feel you.
100%
But
right.
do you think a man can love you and cheat on you?
Do I think...
Can.
Do you think a
A
man
man can love you.
if he says he loves you and he cheats on you, do you think he could still really love
Baby
like
boy
do you-
syndrome.
I feel...
Right.
I feel like his idea of love is fucked up.
Oh, do
Word.
share.
Because you cannot tell me that you love me and in a sense that you're lying to me.
Okay.
If you're lying to me about our status and
Right.
about you being committed and about you stepping out,
Okay.
that's not love.
Well, I love you, girl.
That's not
the
love.
reason I don't tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so fucked up.
I don't want to hurt your feelings. You can't handle this shit. So I keep it. I lie to you because I don't want to hurt you.
I love you, girl.
It's selfish and it's bullshit.
It is.
It's like eight nigga shit.
I think it's so weird
Explanation.
what people prioritize when it comes to love. It's like, I could lie to you, I could rob you, I could be treating you bad. That's okay.
But that's not love, though.
If I cheat, no, but like
That's not love. None of what you described is love.
Okay, I understand that, but I feel like we prioritize certain things over each other in a relationship, and for some reason, sex and love are hand in hand and cannot be disconnected. Like
some
someone cannot have sex with someone and not love them.
Yeah, I feel you.
If you understand what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying,
it's a
but I
taboo.
just feel like it's bullshit. It's not that I don't get it. I just
Yeah.
feel like it's bullshit.
Why?
If you love me,
Yeah.
and we, again, made a commitment, we have established,
Yeah.
I'm not going to sleep around with anybody else,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to sleep around with anybody else, and you choose to do the opposite, you have betrayed my trust.
I
Yep.
feel like my mama
Love
loved me
is
and
a
she done
part
some
of
fucked up
trust.
shit. I feel like my daddy loved me, he done some fucked up shit. I feel
Those
like
are
my
your
brothers.
parents. That's a completely different type. That's some shit that's a completely different type of relationship.
You don't
It's
think
a
it's-
completely different type of love. Yes.
Let me still love, man.
That it's still love, but it's different. It's the nature of the relationship.
Your
is
parents lie to
different.
you though.
Yes, they do. And
That's love.
also, and my
Is that
mama
not love?
tries me often. I'm grown as fuck, and the bitch still lies.
That's still love though, right?
But the parental relationship is different than a romantic relationship.
So you're saying the type of love makes a difference?
It is so different.
So-
it is completely different because you're entering into a relationship by choice. Sure, my mother could have had an abortion. My mother could have put me up for adoption.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
she
shit
did.
my mama could have did to get rid of my ass.
Yeah.
She still puts up with me.
She did.
But you entering into a relationship, so by that chance, she's raising me not by choice
Okay.
now, technically. Like, you kind of force people, like, oh, you got to raise your kids or you a bad mom. Like, whatever. So it's like, it's kind of...
by society's rules.
Yeah, by society's rules.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not necessarily a relationship that she had a choice in.
Okay.
At a certain point. You are entering in a relationship with another person by choice. You don't have to be there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be with them.
Okay. But you want to be.
But you want to be.
But you also want to be with somebody else.
So then you need to find somebody that is
That's
okay
okay
for.
with.
That's
I
all
agree.
I'm saying.
I
Like,
But does that negate the love?
to me, yes, because you're not honoring that person's true self, and you're not being true to yourself with them. You're not honoring their wishes. That's the thing. You want to be with me.
Yeah.
You want to be with me.
Yeah.
And I have told you, I need you to be committed to being with me and me only. That is what
I feel
the
you.
standard that I set.
That was the agreed.
That was the agreement. That was the
This is
agreement.
the issue that I
So for you to
struggle with.
betray that,
That was
like,
the accord.
When someone says they love you, I don't think they ever mean that they love you more than they love themselves. And so I think that when we
and I
make,
don't feel like they should.
I mean, I feel you, but when I feel like when we make selfish decisions, that means
brings me to my point.
we've chosen ourselves over you, which is love. And I don't think there's
Which
anything
is
wrong with
fine.
that.
So go love yourself and don't
Okay.
love me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But you can
Leave
do.
me the
But
fuck alone.
I think that implies you can do both, though.
No, it doesn't. Because at the end of the day, one of us is going to be a choice at the end of the day. You're always going to choose yourself, and that's okay.
Right.
I don't think that it's an issue for you to choose yourself.
Yeah.
But if in choosing you, it hurts me,
Okay.
then it's not going to work. It's working good. It's good for you.
Yeah.
It's not working for me.
But I still love you, though.
I don't give a fuck.
If it's not
You
mutual,
gonna have to love
it don't
people.
matter.
You can love people from a distance.
Because love,
You can
she
love
don't
people
really
from a
love you back.
distance.
Love
And
don't
you
really
can
love you
people
back.
from a
It is,
distance.
She don't really love you
I
back.
don't.
love is only
I don't never love you more than I love you.
justified in like the context of relationship. It don't matter if you still got love. If she upset with you and don't feel like you love her, the love ain't legitimate anyway. Which goes back to the definition of
That's the point.
what is love. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Ooh, that's
concern
gonna be
about one person
that's
to
gonna be a
another,
mean
right?
topic. That's gonna be a mean topic because
And
if we're gonna go into what's the mean love,
That's
because you know
subjective.
I'm gonna go straight scientific.
Yeah.
That like,
Hey.
love is just an evolutionary
No, I
trait,
got
continuous
something
species.
else.
Then it means fucking nothing.
biological.
nothing.
But I got
And
from a
I know that's
cultural-
hard for you to
From
take.
a cultural standpoint, I got to.
We're not going there. We're not going.
Hold on, y'all. I got like a good definition that I heard.
Go ahead,
of
bro.
love.
Ooh.
That's what love is. That's what love is
Giving
supposed.
of self.
That's what the
Ooh.
concept of love as it was described initially.
Yeah.
Is the unconditional giving of self to another person
Wow.
without expectation, really.
Amen. Yeah,
It's the most vulnerable state.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's really a state of unconditional just giving of self.
It's naked, boy.
It is what it is.
butt ass naked out there,
Like
boy.
of giving of self to your partner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you ask, isn't that implied that I love you just not more than me? Like as I understand love,
No.
that's not the definition of love.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
supposed to be unconditional giving of self to somebody, provided that it's the same coming back. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You're invested in each other's happiness and wants and needs and preferences.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the concept of love is. It's all selflessness. It's
Yeah.
not about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in relationships, you shouldn't seek power because those push each other away. You seek connection in relationship because that's what reinforces love, connection, not power struggle.
Okay.
So ego with regard to love is the biggest enemy of love in relationships.
I can see how.
So if you could eliminate ego, love will flourish, usually.
Wow. Strong words, brother. You sure you ain't gotta? Okay.
I mean, it's coming. I'm working on a couple of publishers.
Yo, get this
but
man right, bro.
I'm gonna get him, bro.
Get this man right, dog.
I show up when niggas
You gonna
hit
be on
me
that
up.
tour
Stop
too?
lying on Instagram.
Bro, I think okay, so if we take that explanation and definition to be truth, I think by definition it implies that by putting yourself before the other person would directly be like a inverse of love, right?
I think commitment is a prerequisite to love. That's ENC 1101. You can't get the love without understanding that you got to get commitment in your mind to
Yeah.
have successful love.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
how
just
you
true.
define commitment is different.
Okay.
Because again,
It's an
we
established
can
arrangement. That
Exactly.
can be established. You're
We
right.
can either only be committed to each other. We
Uh-huh.
could be committed to each other at certain parts of the year. We could be committed to each other.
That is true.
Like,
It's what you agree on.
There's a settings button.
we could,
There's a settings button.
we could be
We can make some
bro.
adjustments. We gonna turn that up.
we could be committed to each
Being
other
parents,
only
we cut that shit off.
emotionally.
I know.
You know, so if that's me and you saying like, okay, we are going to be in a relationship, we may fuck other people from time to time.
Yeah.
We may fuck people that we don't know, not anybody within like
Our
the circle, not anybody.
You getting real specific, what?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm speaking generally. Or fuck anybody that like we are in long-term relationships with, or we won't continue any long-term relationships. Like you can set that standard for what it is, but if you decide to go outside of that standard, you are making a commitment to yourself, not the other person.
So the parameters just have to be understood.
The parameters of commitment have to be understood. Exactly.
Like I think we touching back to the beginning. Like I think we all agree cheating is wrong.
Okay.
Like if you guys have an understanding and there's an expectation there, and you guys agreed on it, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
And anything outside of
it's only trifling if it's not allowed and it wasn't sanctioned.
Exactly.
Real talk. If it's not sanctioned,
we can talk about it.
Then don't do it.
Okay.
Well, I won't say don't do it. Then it's just gonna be wrong.
Exactly.
I'll tell you how to live your life.
Talk about it, have a conversation, move on, right?
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that love sets the standard for that. Like people have to communicate and set that standard though. Like just because I love you,
we need
that
to talk
don't
about
necessarily that don't necessarily mean that I'm not gonna feel like I can go do whatever the fuck I want from time to time.
Yeah, I can care about you.
Yeah, I can care about you deeply.
A whole lot.
Deeply, a whole lot.
lot.
You know, you are the beginning and end of my world so much. When you leave, I'm gonna
Friday.
be devastated.
Hello.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that inside of that, I'm not also like I need to be
momentarily
entertained.
selfish.
I need to be stimulated or like whatever. Like
Dope. Wow.
Boy, that
Solid
shit's
concept.
scary though, dog.
It is. It's
Because you could
it's a weird
go
place.
all in really as a man, especially niggas that's not used to committing, Robin.
especially niggas that ain't shit.
Oh,
I'm not even talking about that. I'm not worried about that population. I know I ain't not shit. But regardless, like for the niggas that actually decide to relax and actually treat a woman good and invest and chill.
I just want to vomit.
The vulnerability is tough.
I've been on the negative end of a woman not doing the right thing, bro.
Who hasn't? We
Several
all been
times.
there.
We have all been on the negative end of
So you
people
can-
not
so
being
I've been
decent.
faithful in every relationship.
We're speaking about what it's like
Amen to that.
Amen.
to be on like
A faithful black man?
Yeah,
Faithful man, okay?
Is that like a real group now?
Yeah, faithful black man.
Oh,
Black man don't
to
cheat.
each wife?
Black man don't cheat.
To each wife.
Oh, man.
Right, exactly.
Black men
To
don't
each
cheat.
family. Amen.
That's dope, bro. Solid concept. I appreciate that,
Black man
brother.
don't cheat.
We got any
Black men don't cheat.
black men don't cheat?
On what?
Facts. Facts. She didn't know yet, bro.
On
What?
test.
I'm
On
sorry,
test.
excuse me? Oh, exactly. Thank you.